Training at a high-end health club. At 5:30 in the morning, on an entire floor of a glass building in downtown Sao Paulo or Manhattan, there's a man lifting weights. Not because he needs to lose fat, because it's on the calendar like any important meeting, immovable, non-negotiable, for years. Modern luxury gyms are not expensive versions of what you know. They are performance maintenance stations. Strength training, cardio, personal trainer, cryotherapy, sauna, recovery, massage, all integrated into a single seamless flow. The lighting is considered. The sound is considered. The scent is considered. The towels are warm. The subversion few people see. A high-end gym works as a character filter. Whoever shows up early, consistently, week after week, signals something very specific. Schedule control, a long-term mindset, discipline that doesn't depend on motivation. The deals that are born in the locker rooms of these gyms are real. The networking happens.
Traveling in wellness and sleep tourism mode. For decades, travel luxury meant champagne by the pool at 2 in the afternoon and food excess beyond count. That era is over. Starting in the 2010s, wellness tourism exploded among high-income travelers, and in 2026, the sector moves billions with a completely different proposition. Trips that improve your body and mind, not just your camera roll. These itineraries combine physical assessments, personalized menus, advanced spa treatments, meditation, and nature hikes. But a second layer has gained traction in recent years, even more specific: sleep tourism. Trips built entirely around recovering sleep. Soundproof rooms, state-of-the-art mattresses, sleep monitoring, aromatherapy, rest.
Belonging to a private members' club, the idea was born in London's coffee houses in the 17th century, places where aristocrats drank, conversed, and made politics away from the public. White's, founded in 1693, required a referral, committee approval, and a hefty annual fee. 300 years later, the logic is exactly the same. The modern private members club blends restaurant, bar, co-working, gym, spa, and cultural programming at a single address. You train, have lunch, hold meetings, attend lectures, and end the night in the same place, surrounded by a very specific cross-section of people. The admission process remains exclusive. Letters of recommendation, waiting lists, annual fees of several $1,000s a year.
Subscribing to longevity and biohacking protocols. In the 2020s, a new generation of clinics emerged that treats the body like a startup. These are not hospitals, not spas. They are medical performance centers. Full-body MRIs, genetic sequencing, panels with hundreds of biomarkers, cognitive testing, hormonal optimization, personalized nutrition protocols, supplements, peptides. Annual programs that range from a few thousand to over $100,000. Technically, there's no guarantee of extra longevity. The client pays for early detection, performance, and a sense of control over their own time.
Living in wellness real estate. There is a luxury habit that almost no one names because it seems too obvious when you're inside it and invisible when you're outside it. Choosing where to live based on well-being infrastructure. In 2018, the Global Wellness Institute defined wellness real estate as residential developments designed from the ground up to optimize health. Calculated natural light, monitored air quality, non-toxic materials, gyms, spas, trails, and well-being programs integrated into the address. Between 2019 and 2025, this sector grew at over 23% per year, the fastest-growing slice in the entire global wellness economy.
Dining with a private chef at home.
In the public imagination, gastronomic luxury is still about going to an expensive restaurant, booking weeks in advance, waiting for a table. In high net worth circles, the movement is the exact opposite. The restaurant comes to you. The private chef market has moved well beyond niche and is already worth more than $15 billion as of 2024. It's not simply someone cooking well, it's a system. The chef builds long-term menus, works alongside a nutritionist, sources organic and seasonal ingredients, and calibrates everything for performance, sleep, and digestion, not just immediate pleasure. The curiosity few anticipate. Many ultra-wealthy individuals hire a private chef not only for hedonism, but to reduce risk, to avoid food poisoning, to avoid unnecessary public exposure, to eliminate the logistical stress of reservations, paparazzi, and unpredictable situations.
Living with a lifestyle concierge and family office. Having people to handle everything sounds like something from a movie. In real life, in 2026, it has a technical name and a projected market of nearly $30 billion by 2033. Family office with lifestyle concierge, a life command center. House manager, maintenance team, drivers, chef, security, property managers across different countries, travel concierges who book private islands, jets, and tickets to sold-out events, lawyers who cut through bureaucracy before the client even knows it. Building an art collection as a life project. For the general public, art is something for museums or decorative gifts. For individuals with a net worth above $50 million, collecting art is a structured habit with a curator, consultant, decade-long strategy, and an allocation of 15 to 25% of total assets. Technically, building a collection involves studying auctions, fairs, provenance, conservation, insurance, logistics, and succession planning. It is a habit that demands continuous disciplined study and relationships with an entire ecosystem of specialists. Traveling through extreme, cold-blooded resets. There is a travel habit that grew in 2026 trend reports and moves in the opposite direction of everything you associate with luxury vacations. Cold destinations, calibrated discomfort, no Wi-Fi for parts of the day. Coolcations, holidays in the Alps, Dolomites, forests, combine intense physical adventures with medical recovery protocols, contrast baths, saunas, anti-inflammatory nutrition, sleep monitoring through apps and wearables that continue tracking the impact weeks after returning home.
Practicing slow luxury and ultra-selective consumption. The public still associates luxury with excess. More purchases, more shopping bags, more boxes arriving at the door. In high net worth circles, the movement is the exact opposite, and it has been growing for years. Slow luxury, fewer items, higher quality, traceable origin, brands with responsible supply chains, pieces restored, resold, cared for over decades. A lean, meticulously considered wardrobe where almost everything is signed by the story behind it, not the logo on the front.